Hello amigos and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV Advance, the Zero's Tales Firaga, and today we're going to be continuing on through the Lunar Ruins, as usual. So we've got two trials specific to this party left to complete, and well, it's probably going to be interesting. Luckily, most of the enemies on this floor shouldn't be too big of a threat, I guess. They are doing damage in the triple digits, but I think that's just kind of to be expected at this point. So, if you didn't watch the last episode for whatever reason, can't say I blame you. But if you didn't watch the last episode for whatever reason, we had gone through Rosa's trial in the Place of Personitude, and I'm not really that big of a fan of Rosa's trial, to be honest. It's kind of like a time trial thing, but the boss at the end is just... oh man. However, I did manage to extend what would have been a single dumb joke into 5 minutes of me laughing uncontrollably, so that's all fine. Right? Yeah, whatever, continuing on. I don't even know what kind of items are, hidden in this place and stuff. I kind of want to explore the rest of these areas and stuff because I think Rosa's really the only character that's actually gotten that much in terms of, new items in this area. I mean, okay, that's not fair. Rydia did get that mist ring for basically increasing the power of summons. And I don't know, I don't think I've really quite demonstrated how powerful her summons are now, so let's take a look, let's watch. Hopefully that'll happen. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm holding out an idiot's hope, aren't I? Alright, come on. See how we does it. Yeah, that was pretty alright, I guess. Rydia, you tried your best. And, man, that was actually incredibly disappointing. What's probably more noticeable for the ones that would normally do more than 1 damage to enemies this late in the game anyway, and to be fair, I don't think without the mist ring that, Ramuh would have done quite the amount of damage against these late game enemies, so guess that's something to take into account, I guess. More enemies! More enemies, oh man. I've got to find something to talk about. Right, so I think I've actually decided upon doing something of a every other day upload schedule. And, oh right, those things heal from electricity, shit. And what I mean by this is, well, actually, as the name suggests, I want to upload a Final Fantasy IV video every other day when it's available. Because that kind of means it's, lenient enough for me to upload a video. So, because I uploaded a video on Sunday, which was yesterday as I'm recording this, I'm going to be uploading this one on Tuesday. And then I'm likely going to get to recording a video on Wednesday and uploading that on Thursday. Actually, I don't know if I should do, 2 days in a row for, the weekends or something. I've got to figure this out, because I kind of want to get this, LP done at a reasonable time, and with something like that. But at the same time, me trying to stick to schedules never really goes well. Because I end up forgetting. Or I end up playing a lot of Blaze Blue. And forgetting because of that. Oh man, I could go for playing some Blaze Blue right now, actually. Let's just cut this video. I'm going to go hunt down a Windows copy of Blaze Blue Calamity Trigger, and I'm going to show it off. Actually, I've never played Calamity Trigger. From what I've heard, it's, I really don't know. I actually haven't heard anything. I was gonna say something like, from what I've heard, but then I realized I haven't really heard of anything, because I didn't get into Blaze Blue until Continuum Shift came out, and it's just... Well, okay, that's not completely true. I didn't get into it until Continuum Shift 2 came out. Okay, I don't think that's completely true either. I think actually Continuum Shift Extend was out by the time I got Continuum Shift 2, and I think we learned a thing. But who learned it? I think it was for Viridia. Let's go down and check. Yes, we learned Meteor. Yeah, not really that much to say on the matter. It's Meteor. We've seen it by now. Pretty sure actually, was it Palom or Porum that was the black mage of it? Oh, I can't remember now. One of them had it, and we've seen it a couple of times in story scenes. It's nothing really that new. There were items over that direction, right? Oh, I'm so confused. There's an item over here. And more items over here? Ooh. Which means they could even go as far as to give us more enemy encounter. Okay, you know what? I've really got to start cutting these enemies out, because we basically spent 6 minutes in the same room. That's not fun. I mean, I've been talking about stuff, but at the same time, is it really stuff that's worth talking about? I don't think that the answer to that is a yes. I think the answer to that may be a resounding no, but... Okay, this is the last fight I'm going to show for this particular floor, I swear. It's not nice to swear. Don't say swears. Oh man. I'm just really quoting weird Team Fortress 2 videos now. Okay, I believe there might be a hidden... Nope. Ooh, there is a thing. Let's go get it. Haha, I kept to my promise and cut a battle out. Taint Geishel Whistle. Actually, what items did we get from this area? Were there any, like, equipment or anything like that? No, we did get a Mega Elixir, I think, so... That's handy. Oh, hey, more stuff. Oh. I'm gonna be right back after I punch myself in the gut. Okay, it turns out the exit was actually over here the entire time. Oh, more enemies, Okay, this is Cave of Eblan, then. Eblan's best eggs! And... this is a rather boring looking enemy formation, isn't it? Well, let's kill one of these enemy formations, and if it shows up again, we'll kill them again off screen, I guess. Oh man, that 3 damage, it's pretty intense. I don't think Edge can survive. Ooh, that 1 damage. Oh, this is not looking good. I'm a bit afeared. I'm afeared for my life. And on a completely unrelated note, apparently, according to what I'm seeing on the television, Spike TV is going to be showing Law-Abiding Citizen at 8/7 Central. I've never actually watched them. I'm not really that much of a movie person, to be honest. I don't know, I don't like going to movie theaters, and it's just so... like, the whole movie theater experience, I used to love it as a kid, but then I realized we've got really shitty theaters down here. Okay, well, let's continue on. Dry ether, and... more enemies than you can shake an enemy at. Oop, this looks like the waterway, actually. But is it the abandoned one or the other abandoned one? I don't know, there's a blue fang in it, so that's something. There are no enemies in it, though! What music is this? Is it even going to let me do something in here? It sounds like the Troia music, so... this probably has something to do with Edward. And we don't have Edward in the party, so... well, we can always save in good old slot number 3 and take a check. Oh. Oh, so this is Edge's trial. Ah, jeez. This is Edge's trial. This is gonna hurt. Like a playground for ninjas. Edge is gonna take the door, isn't he? Oh no. It was a trap. For a ninja, Edge really isn't all that competent, is he? Oh man. So this is Edge's trial. It's basically a maze. It's got enemies. Most of the enemies are pretty easy to beat. Or at least from what I remember, they're pretty easy to beat. With that being said, they're probably gonna find some way to screw us over. These palace guards, for instance, like casting Protect. That's all I can really say on the matter. Oh, man. Thankfully, all they really do is cast Protect, and they don't, like, try to attack terribly often or anything like that, so... Let's take a key. Okay, where are we going now? Let's see, if we go over here... There's, like, switches and... all kinds of weird shit. Man, whoever designed this castle, like, their life absolutely makes no sense. Bye, Kane. This is gonna be one of those things where the enemies are just like causing status problems, don't they? Okay, well, I can see that this is going to be a bit annoying, and... Is that a purple door? Was that a purple door? I think it was a purple door. Oh. Okay. I think it was a purple door. You can always trust a purple door. Do we have a key? Do we have a key? Can we use the key? No, we can't. Ooh. We can't always trust a purple door. The purple door has forsaken us. What kind of world do we live in which we can't trust purple doors? It's just... I am so very disappointed. I thought, hey, we can trust this purple door, but it turned out to be a trap. Well, we actually don't know if it's a trap or not yet. I think that may actually be the exit that we're trying to look for. I assume we're looking for an exit, because I don't want to be stuck in this place forever. But we're getting more keys. Remedy. There we go. Believe that's the name of a song by some kind of band? Don't know. Okay. Don't know when a castle turned into hell, but... Ooh. Oh no! It was the wrong button. And it summoned a very easily disposable guard. Well, probably. What is that on the television? Oh, this is that episode of Bar Rescue where they have like J.A. Murphy's or something, isn't it? Because that kitchen floor looks absolutely filthy. Christ almighty, how do people let their businesses look like that? It's just crazy. We got another key. Okay, it's gonna be the middle one. No, it's not gonna be the middle one. wasn't the middle one. It was the one on the left the entire time. Thankfully, we have a thing here. It restores MP, which is always great. Because, we're gonna be using a lot of it, I think. At least the boss probably isn't too bad, I don't think. Okay, there's a staircase here. Oop, enemies. Not really in the mood to fight some enemies right now. I'm really more in the mood to... Hey! Are you the lord of this castle? I like what you... Yes! Yes, Edge, you are. Oh, man. Whoever this lord guy is, he's a total dude, bro. Oop. I'm sorry, did I say dude, bro? I meant douchebag. So if we remember the combination, if we review the winning combination, body of work and a mind of vacation. Ooh. There's a way through here. Oh, we're introduced to a new mechanic, aren't we? Well, okay, so... Right 4. Do. It's going to be introducing us to new system mechanics, isn't it? Well, we've got cracked surfaces. So when you pass over one of these, so it's a crack. If you try to pass over it again, it'll break and you fall on your bum. Down 1, right 2, down 2, right 1. Doot. Okay, well... Oh, lordy, this is gonna be a tough one, isn't it? Right 3, up 4, left 4, up 8, right 5. Oh no, there's enemies here too. How is there suddenly floor for the enemies to be on? Oh man, that's crazy. This game is totally insane. Please stop attacking my ladies. Don't attack my lady friends. They're actually the only females I actually know. Let's run away, actually. And bring back Rydia. Phoenix down. There we go. And now I can conveniently forget. Okay, well, we're at like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, no. It was wrong. I was wrong the entire time. And now we're on fire. Okay, well, we're technically on magma, but... Well, is it magma or lava? Oh well, let's cast float. And heal everyone up. There we go, and I'm gonna meet you guys back at where we were. Well, okay, maybe not. Oh, there's palace guards down here too. Well, I may as well show a good portion of this and stuff, because maybe some of you guys want to know how to get back up after you've fallen into the depths of hell. And I have just the answer for that, if you watch this video. And this is the part where basically my Let's Play has stopped jumping the shark, and in order to quote a certain Stuart Ashen, it is now jumping up and down on the shark while screaming, "Hey, look at me, I'm Mr. Jumpy Sharko." Whatever, more slashy, more, anyways. Why are they continuously using Embrace if it doesn't work on, Rosa or Rydia? Because they can't be affected by stats problems. Okay, you know what? You played my hand. You forced me to use Leviathan. A boss from Mega Man Zero. I don't know actually if any of you guys have played Mega Man Zero before. Well, I assume you have. If you've watched this channel, then you probably have equally bad taste in games. Oop. Sorry, Cecil. Just kind of really want to get out of here. Oh, that's a teleport. Oop, that's a thing. Aha! So we found our way out. Very interesting. May as well talk about something else. So, oop, that's right. Followed by left. There we go. So, one of the things I actually did want to... Oh, you have to press A on that too, I guess. I don't know, this game is so crazy! So one of the things was, you guys may know that there's a, independently released game coming out, an indie game called Mighty Number 9. And it looks suspiciously like it could be a Mega Man game. And that's kind of because it is, and Keiji Inafune from Capcom, or formerly from Capcom I guess I should say, is one of the people working on the game, and it looks really, really cool. And, I finally, you know, got some money from the whole e-opinions thing and stuff, and one of the things I assumed right off the bat was that Kickstarter accepted PayPal donations, and it turns out they don't. And it turns out these enemies are a little bit more than annoying. Just a little bit. Well great, which enemy do we focus on first now? Because one of them has the effect of occasionally trying to petrify a party member and it doesn't really work, and the other one's a snake. Which one of these is the lesser of two evils? Well, we're about to find out. Yeah, that's quite a lot of damage to the wood there, isn't it? Oh, I'm just watching television. Don't mind me, actually. I probably shouldn't be watching television while recording a video, actually. But screw the rules! Haha, because I have overused references. Shit. Right. Up and up. Yeah, haha. Fuck you, wizard that doesn't exist. Actually, what are the keys used for now? Because so far all the doors we've encountered are locked with different colors and stuff. And I'm not sure if it's affected by, you know, you have to use specific kinds of keys, but because we've only just been getting, like, regular keys. So I don't know if those are meant to unlock more doors or something like that. Or if it's just, this game is so crazy and zany and kooky and weird. Whatever. Why am I continuously talking through battles? I should be cutting. You know what? No, I'm gonna be cutting this battle. I'll see you guys. Bye. Okay, well, now that we've cut out that. Okay, that door is locked. Oh, the colored doors are switches and stuff. Christ, where the hell are we going? Shit. So... okay. Ooh, alright, alright. It just... Okay, I believe I may have somehow screwed myself over. There's a door that probably leads to nowhere. This is gonna hurt, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Calm nerves. We've pressed one of the switches now. So let's get to the other switches. Okay, go through that again, hit the button, boop-a-doo. Fall through, boop-a-doop. I'd say that I'm a little bit annoyed, but Edge's trial is obviously one of the better ones. Can't you tell? Continuing on, we have this again. At least I'm going to be remembering the patterns for all of these. Please no. No, I don't like these enemies. Okay, so now that we've unlocked the purple doors, we can... Oh, that's not what I intended at all. Go here. This is gonna suck. Oh, it landed us here. Okay. Well, where is here? Here is purple door. Oh. This is rather interesting. Where are we going now? Well, we're obviously not supposed to be here, I don't think. Or are we? I think I may be lost. Oh, how did I not notice this before? Shit. Oh, man. Ooh, that's a lot of footage I'm gonna need to speed up, probably. Or fucking not even speed up, just cut out. Oh, man, wow, that was quite a while of me just putzing around like an idiot, isn't it? Oh, man. Well, you guys probably aren't going to see a good portion of that because, I know how to edit things. Sometimes. Sometimes. Oh, man, well, hopefully we can complete this before the hour mark. Oh, we've got plenty of time. Oh, we got a item as well. What does a Rod of Lilith do? I thought Liliths were girls. Ooh. Well, apparently they have rods. What does that item do? Oh. And I can't dual wield them either? That's smelly and unfortunate. Well, we've come across this. It's a place. And the name of this place escapes me. Oop, nope, I think I may have found it. Found where we need to go. This is great. This is fantastic, and more enemies that are incredibly tedious to mow through. Just what I always wanted. Well, okay, maybe not. Well, let's try to dish out some damage anyway. The Goblin Princes aren't too bad, and Lamia Queens, I've killed them before, so hey. This shouldn't be too bad. Yep, this Goblin's going to fight the Bahamut alone. Bahamut is the gazebo, and you must fight the gazebo alone. Props to the 5 nerds who are gonna know what I'm referencing there. In fact, I don't think even I know what I'm referencing there. But I'm not going to explain it, because that would give away the joke. Oh, that was it. Was that a trap? Yes, it probably was. Yeah, whatever. And now, just to add insult to injury, the television is showing commercials for tampons. Marvelous. Great. Thanks, game. Well, not actually the game's fault. Thanks, Spike TV. That's what I always wanted. I don't even know why I'm watching this station, to be honest. Well, okay, I know why I'm watching it. So that I can have commentary and stuff, because I'm uninteresting. Alright, come on, Mega Flare, deal some damage. Kill the behemoth to death. Yeah, that was quite alright, I guess. I mean, I guess if I have to say, that's quite alright. It's quite alright. Yoice. Oh man, where did I pick the yoice up from? Oh, I probably picked it up from somewhere stupid, that's probably... Well, okay, that's not something fair to say, because I always pick up shit from something stupid. Half of my commentary is referencing dumb things that nobody gets. And also referencing dumb things that not even I get. Well, I guess I count as nobody. I guess. Whatever, I believe we're on the right path to, finding our way out of here. So if we go in here... that's a dead end. Great, okay. Okay, oh, this is so confusing. Can I go over here? Can I go... Ooh... Okay, I can go up... Oh, I can go up here. Nope, it's... Camera's not appreciating what I'm doing. No, that was a... I'm gonna be right back again. Hold on. This episode has more cuts than Mega Man 1. There, that's the best joke I can think of. So, apparently, there's some kind of hidden path around here? Maybe? Oh! What do you know? It leads us to a door. It is locked. Well, where does this locked door take us? Takes us here. Where there is another locked door. And if we go into this locked door, we go into... wherever that is. Nope, that was absolutely pointless. However, this is all starting to look... well, pretty new, actually. I was about to say this is all starting to look familiar, but actually the whole point of this is so that it doesn't look familiar. This is a new area, I think, that we haven't yet explored, which I like. I like exploring new areas, long walks on the beach. I actually putzed around for like 10 more minutes or something and then decided to consult an almighty guide. The guide taught me a little bit about things. And what is this? Just MP? Yep, MP, so... that's quite alright actually. We can use this as an excuse to heal the ever-living shit out of everyone. Heal you. Heal you. And get our MP up again. And what on earth is this in this commercial? That was a Wheat Thins commercial? Freaking kidding me. Okay, who does the advertising for Wheat Thins and why are they allowed to live? That was weird. Like a Yeti and a guy in like a scuba mask or something? Like one of those like old-timey diver masks and stuff. That's like somebody from an advertisement and more like somebody from an old Scooby-Doo cartoon. Okay, this is a door. And I'm pretty sure it's needing a key. And, ooh. What's this? Is this a new place? Is this a new place with the same frickin' enemies over and over? Oh, it is, isn't it? It is locked. Keyhole. Key. Door. That was a completely pointless place to go to. Thanks, game. Well, nope, it was completely pointless. Thanks, game. Needed that. Oh. Ooh. And there was a big door. Aha! We found our answer. And it only took us... God, how long is this recording session? This session is... 1 hour, 6 minutes so far. It only took us about 5 years to beat. Wow! Thanks! Square Enix. Fantastic. Let's, well, actually, let's check our level real quick. Yeah, we're a lot higher level than we used to be. So let's fight this boss. And of course, you know what? Edge, who does so well with fire bosses, has to fight a fire boss. Thanks, game. Yeah, whatever. This is Lunar Ifrit. He does things like cast flame. And do other sorts of things. Let's heal up, actually. Kiraja. Kiraja is the official name, of course. Some people might pronounce it Kiraja, and I'm going to pronounce it Kiraja for this game's sake. Cause I'm a bit annoyed, and I'd like to annoy the game back. Whatever. Lunar Ifrit shouldn't be too hard. He seems to attack and occasionally do fiery things. And he seems to counter every spell cast on him with Scorch. Fun. Fun is going to be had. Bye, Edge. I'll revive you next turn, I guess. Yep, Phoenix down. Not like Phoenix up, Phoenix down. That is the opposite direction, in case you were dumb and don't know directions. And, let's use the next potion on him. While we cast Protect on everyone. Because I like having a little bit of protection. And then throw some Fuma Shuriken. And let's go with Leviathan. Should deal some decent damage. Hopefully decent damage will be dealt. Decent damage dealt. DDD. King DDD. Lunar Ifrit is confirmed as King DDD. That is my theory. That is how we do it. There we go, everyone took a very similar amount of damage. Which means Protect is useless against this boss because he uses magic. And I believe Protect only works on physical attacks. Well, okay, I don't know if it only works on physical attacks. It only seems to work on magic attacks, but maybe it's just one of those things where, you know, the little damage spread and stuff, where it won't always deal the same amount of damage. Maybe this game is just crazy, high off its face from paint fumes or something like that. I really don't know. Let's throw another Fuma Shuriken at it. Tsunami! Whoop. I like Tsunami because be honest, it like deals the damage that Blizzaga normally would, but it also has that added bonus of not triggering this guy's counterattack. I'm liking his hair though. Lunar Ifrit, the Lord of Hair. All the bosses are like lunar summon bosses as well. I want to fight Lunar Cognazo or something like that. Oh, he's changing patterns. He's casting Firaga. Yeah, thank you for that. So another shuriken at him. We've got him on the ropes now for sure. We have to... Oh, flamethrower. That dealt like no damage. What a scrub. Using flamethrower against a Pokemon that's not weak to fire attacks? What are you, dumb? What are you, a dummy, dumber? Okay. Well, now that we've confirmed that Lunar Ifrit is indeed a dummerton, which is totally terminology that I didn't just make up, we can continue fighting this guy. At least he's a more interesting boss. Like, see, he's varying up his patterns, casting Fira, and not just using the same technique over and over. Not pissing me off like Lunar fucking Asura. Lunar Asura, not a fun boss. I don't quite want to run out of Fuma Shuriken though. Maybe I should have bought more. But, hey, you know what? No, we don't need to buy more. We don't need this. We don't need no education. Why can't more classrooms have dark sarcasm? Hey, teacher, leave those kids alone. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, like... Pink Floyd is one of those bands that are just like... I like Pink Floyd. I like a lot of what I've heard from them, and I'm pretty sure I'd like a lot of what I haven't heard from them. But man, there's just one thing I have to say about Pink Floyd. They're not a band that like instantly springs to my mind. It's just like, I like what they've done, and I like a lot of their stuff, and I've got a poster of Dark Side of the Moon hanging up on my wall. Doesn't everybody? But I mean, oh right, the boss is killed. Defend! Defend against the boss dying, haha! Ah, at least it was an entertaining boss fight. Well, I liked it. And obtain the Hanzo gloves! Woohoo! Oop. This has been fun. I love Edge. Let's go back inside, that place was cool. Aww. I feel so bad for him. Oh, and that's why Edge is the best character ever. Well, we still have time left, cause not in any rush. Right, Hanzo gloves. These are an item that increases the defense and increases the strength of ninjas. And what that means is basically Edge's command for stealing has been replaced by a command for plunder. I believe plunder has a greater chance of getting something, but it's kind of a risk versus reward type of thing. You take more damage if you're detected, but if you are detected, you will also deal damage to the enemy in exchange. So, it's really, really weird. But I'm kind of just going off memory at this point, because, to be honest, my memory on Final Fantasy is a little bit shite. Yeah, whatever. That's the end of that video. I have a lot to cut out. Holy jeez. Oh, Jesus cocksucking Christ. See you guys.